the news tonight, Cross River State government equips youth with skills for self-reliance and leadership role. Cross River State House of Assembly passes bill to establish State Council on Climate Change. Plus, Cross River State Independent Electoral Commission concludes screening of candidates for local government elections. Details shortly. Good evening and welcome to the news. I am Justina Etam. To strengthen the legal framework on environmental sustainability, reduce harmful human activities and develop economic strategy to achieve low greenhouse emissions, the Cross River State House of Assembly has passed into law the bill to establish the State Council on Climate Change and other related matters. Oba Hyacinth reports that the passage of the bill is premised on the House Committee on Environmental and Sanitation reports on an executive bill presented by Martin Achado, member representing Yalatu State constituency, and other legislative considerations during plenary.
Bill, which was presented on the 7th of May 2024 for first reading, seeks to harness all efforts of the state government at mitigating the impact of climate change while maximizing the gains in the green economy. After the committee report was laid on the floor of the House dissolved to the Committee of the Whole for clause-to-clause succinct consideration of the bill and was later passed into law.
Report of the House Committee on Environment and Sanitation on a bill to establish the State Council on Climate Change and related matters. Background. Mr. Speaker, recall that in the plenary session of Tuesday, 7th May 2024, this Honorable House received a correspondence forwarding an executive bill for a law to provide for the mainstreaming of climate change actions, establish State Council on Climate Change, and other matters connected thereto.
I think on this law, this amendment is more like enacting a new law. Almost every section of this law is structured and amended. It shows clearly that we are in line with the current happenings all over the world. As Assembly, where the chairman will see the speaker to give a vivid report of what transpired in the committee of the whole, should say aye. And those against it, those in support. Those against the ayes.
The House also approved the medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal responsibility paper for 2025 to 2027 fiscal year, presented by the Ad hoc Committee Chairman Cyril Omini, an essential element of budget formulation and expenditure ceilings and a baseline estimation of government policies.
Mr. Speaker, this Honorable House, at its plenary session of Tuesday, the 22nd day of October 2024, received from His Excellency Senator Prince Basia II, Governor of Cross River State, Vibe letter number GO 57 VOL 118/82 and dated 15 October 2024, being a request for the House to consider and approve the 2025-2027 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper.
The medium-term expenditure and the fiscal responsibility projection has restored the state to an MTEF compliant state after many years of exclusion among states in Nigeria. In Calabar, Oba Hyacinth, NTA News.
The Cross River State Independent Electoral Commission, CROSSIEC, has concluded its screening exercise for candidates in the forthcoming local government elections. Paul Ebel reports.
From the first day of the screening exercise, the candidates for chairmanship and councillorship positions came in their numbers till the end of the exercise. From the screening committee chairman, 10 political parties will be on the ballot, although some local government areas have no opposition parties in the race, as a comprehensive number of all successful candidates will be announced soon.
We have concluded the exercise. I just received reports from the team that went to the north and to central. We have incorporated those lists, those reports with ours. And very soon, we are publishing the list of candidates that have been cleared to run the election. The screening was not restricted to a particular party. The screening involved all the parties and all the candidates that applied. In this election, we have up to 10 parties on the ballot. But not all of them fielded candidates in all the local governments.
What is the fate of candidates who could not meet up with the deadline for the exercise?
Most people were coming in yesterday. Most people were coming in yesterday when we had closed. Because the timetable gives us time to conclude a particular activity to enable parties move on to other activities, and we are trying to stick to that timetable. So most people who have come late, well, we cannot accommodate them. Like the candidate you just saw here, he just went to the bank to pay money that he wants to be councillor when we have concluded all the processes. So it's very unfortunate.
At the time NTA News visited the cross-check office, names of successful candidates from APC, PDP, Labour and other political parties were being posted on the notice board of the electoral umpire. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
Let's take a short break here. We'll be back with more reports. Please stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
This is Two Smile Hotel and Suite, giving you the best of hospitalities under a well-secured environment with reliable power supply. Come, savor the aura of royal treatment. Let's pamper you for a while with exotic drinks from our exquisite bar, continental and African dishes in our homely restaurant. Classy and spacious rooms ensuing lasting comfort. We've got the luxury hosting you and your guests in Queensley Conferencing. Truly an indelible impression. To Smile, exclusive access to unique experience.
Nta Calabar presents Obiutube in collaboration with Apalak. Obiutube showing on Nta Calabar every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. For sponsorship, please call Serial 0813 676 7207 or Jen 0806 353 3069.
Welcome back to the rest of the news. Meanwhile, as part of measures to strengthen the Cross River State's monthly environmental sanitation exercise, the member representing Calabar Municipality, Odukbangi Federal Constituency, Basi Akaba, is calling on residents to join efforts towards maintaining a clean and safe environment. The lawmaker stated this while participating in the monthly environmental sanitation exercise at Nta Calabar alongside members of his team. Miracle Edo was there.
In observance of the state monthly environmental sanitation exercise, member representing Calabar Municipality, Odukpani Federal Constituency, Basi Akbar, alongside residents and members of his team, went around 8 miles by cleaning and sweeping of the street, clearing of grasses, and disposing of garbage at designated dumping locations. Basi Akbar reiterates commitment in joining forces with the state government to promote cleanliness and hygiene in the state, while calling on residents to join hands in maintaining a clean and a safe environment.
Calabar has been known to be a very clean city from time. And then when the government of Cross River State came up to say, look, we must have a date that will come out to clean our environment, I felt that was very good and that was very critical, because we need to go back to that past glory of a city that is known for its clean and green nature. So I now felt that I need to go around every day to create awareness, to get our people to come out and clean their environment. So my word to our people is that we must continue to clean our environment every day. Let people come into Calabar and say, yes, Calabar, we've been hearing as a clean city, so it's indeed very clean. You understand? So my word to them is that we choose this day to raise that consciousness of regular cleaning of our environment.
In Calabar, Miracle Edo, NTA News.
Youths have been challenged to imbibe the fear of God, shun drug abuse, acquire skills, as well as leverage the numerous agricultural intervention schemes floated by the Cross River State government to become employers of labor in contribution to sustainable development. This echoed at the 2024 Impact Youth Leadership Conference on the theme, Inspiring the Next Generation of Leaders, organized by the Cross River State government. Correspondent reports. The focus of the conference is to equip youths with resources, skills, and knowledge, positioning them to take up leadership roles and contribute meaningfully to development and nation building. Senior Special Advisor to Governor Tu on Agriculture says the consequence of unemployment is social vices, highlighting certain government empowerment programs, including the agribusiness initiative that youths can tap into to achieve self-reliance.
Project Growth Initiative. This is the project embarked upon by His Excellency President Tu in order to provide or make enabling playing field for farmers to engage in agriculture. One of the challenges of agricultural production is finance. You can't really go to agriculture. Our people have been practicing agriculture even before we were born. But our situation seems not to improve. Why? It's because of the level, the scale that we are doing it. It's not to go and plant a few stands of banana behind your house. That is not agriculture. The agriculture we are talking about is agri-business. And the bottom line of business is called Naira and Kobo into your pocket. So for you to make meaningful impact in agriculture, you must have money to go into the field. So the state government has established this project group. It is a fund, a 30 billion Naira fund that the state government has created, so that people who are willing to key into agriculture, you can go there and obtain loans at a single digit interest loan.
It is globally recognized that for any country to achieve sustainable development, young people must be given a chance to meaningfully participate in the social, political, and economic processes, which can only be achieved through education.
Establishing curricular, training, and mentoring norms that acknowledge
and prioritize the cultivation of reverential fear for God can be very beneficial in developing leaders.
The target set by the Office of the Special Assistant Youth Mobilization is to empower 5,000 youths with skills within the first tenure of Governor Otu administration.
On the 15th of August, we did the first batch that we trained about 20 youth. And here today we train about 30 youth, because everybody may not go to school, but they need skills to earn a living. That is why you see what happens today.
Beneficiaries were trained in fashion designing, makeup, automobile repairs, and more.
I'm happy because, for example, that dress that I made, if I was to go and pay, I would have paid nothing less than 20,000 naira, but I did it myself.
So I'm really happy for this work, seriously, because it's good for me, for my generation, it's good for me.
High point was the formal inauguration of the Youths for Free training. And that's all on the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time.